What's up? You're watching Finding Gino, a space where it can get cold and
hot in under 0.3 seconds.
I'm off to Hawaii alone, flying solo. My anxiety is snowballing and I'm well, kinda. I mean, when I'm in this state, it screws with my confidence in doing the simplest things like getting the keys to my Airbnb and finding my room. The deceptive thing about anxiety is that its ugliness can be beautifully masked. Until they find a way to project what goes on in our hearts and minds onto walls, I think it's safe to say we can hide our insecurities and pain in our human shells pretty well. In my case, a slightly bigger shell as I'm an emotional binger. The last time I was here, I was wearing more bikinis because I could actually fit into the ones I brought. Back in 2015, I snapped and made a spontaneous trip to Oahu by myself. I escaped to Hawaii because I was stressed with work, life, and a boy. This is not him, just a handsome and talented actor friend Brian Hamilton playing the role of the boy. Any resemblance to actual boy is purely coincidental, or maybe because all white butts look alike. JK, we are all unique and beautiful unicorns. I recognize that having the option to escape to Hawaii because I was stressed is a privilege. So today, I'll eat one less muffin in solidarity of starving people in India. Okay, fine, they're not starving, but they are Indian. I wanted to say Africa, but I thought I'd give them a break because we've severely branded them as hungry and malnourished, albeit a very joyous people who love to dance. But living in New York isn't easy either. An estimated 2 out of 3 New Yorkers suffer from intense FOMO. And every day, 3 million people fight the losing battle of going to the gym. Anyways, I had such a great time in Oahu, met so many beautiful humans, and I couldn't wait to recreate that adventure again. Unfortunately, this time, anxiety was high, ruminating about all the things I'd done wrong in my life. I do often find myself stressing about not being an adult, with a prestigious job or settling down with a family. I blame this stress on the patriarchy, oligarchy, monarchy, and Bacardi.
Hey, what that Bacardi at? Come and mix it with the crisp, baby, what's wrong with that?
All apologies, the Bacardi actually helps alleviate stress. Of all places, you would think Hawaii would be the place where I'd find peace and joy. It's hard when anxiety has set its course and on a roll. As we know, it's not about where we're at, but what's going on inside. And my insides were... I needed to devise a plan to get through my hell in paradise. You can't leave your brain behind, but being outside and focusing on what's around helps distract and relax. The other big part of coming back was because of the Ohana Surf Project. 7 years ago, this wonderful group of humans helped nurture a baby surfer like myself to stand on the ocean. Technically, it was this guy, Kainoa, my instructor. I also got some real good advice from Jessie, a surfant.
Even if we eat shit, we'll have a good time.
However, on that day, Jessie was not eating any shit while I was having a poop feast. She was so cool, and I was not, just digging my nose here. Kainoa kept repeating this one thing which I kept ignoring, so this kept happening, until I decided that I should just listen to him even though it went against every fiber of my being. He kept shouting, "Relax!" And when I did, I found my balance and ta-da! It is such a great tip for surfing, but especially for life. The next time you're about to lose it and someone says,
"Calm down,"
instead of punching them in the face with a ludicrous suggestion, you could use it as a positive trigger and do yourself a favor and change your focus to breathing. Breathing is a great way of interrupting the meltdown by channeling your attention elsewhere. You see what I mean? It could also potentially help you avoid an embarrassing meltdown. The best thing about breathing is you can do it anywhere in any position.
If I were to breathe where I was exhaling about twice as long as I was inhaling, so for instance, or even all through my nose, in general, that's going to shift my level of alertness down, so it's going to bring my level of calmness up.
I have learned the technique of slowing down the breath, which does then inform the body that it is actually in a relaxed state. So it does then end up relaxing me, even though I'm technically not relaxed, or I can't do it on my own.
It helps me. It's like kind of...
Remember your pressure points.
do I exercise? Holla at your boy.
Woosah.
My cousin does that weird thing.
Actually, it's so comforting.
Like I don't know. I have earrings,
Oh,
so like
yeah.
I can't rub my ears right now. But like,
You should take them out. This is a really awesome feeling right now.
Point is, breathing will help you get back to some sort of equilibrium. Anyways, moving on. Let's hope this time I look much cooler surfing, because let's face it, that's the only reason why I want to surf. Anyways, I gots to go because I'm currently in the midst of prepping for a mini renovation of my family home, and this is as much time as I have before I get back to packing.
Oh my god. I have a pocket world atlas as well. Why? Why would I need a pocket world atlas?
I love atlases.
On that note,
Thank you for watching Finding Gino. My name is Gino.
come find me!